Hi, folks. It's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do May readings for all zodiac signs. Keep in mind, like I always say, these are general readings. Take what applies, if it applies, and you know what to do with the rest of it. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. You guys rock! And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all the info is in the box below. You can also go to my website, strengthandwisdom1.webs.com, and check out my merchandise and pricing and all that good stuff. Also, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I go live. Come join me and a great bunch of peeps to do the quick look in all the zodiac signs. Get that out. And the random reading as well. So 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. Sagittarius. Let's see what's cracking lacking with you in May 2020. Sag, are you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel? But you're not forgetting about the darkness that you've gone through? Let's find out what this is all about. Bottom of the deck. Sag, you have the Three of Cups. This is a rejoicing card, a celebrating card, a reuniting card. Come on over, have a you day, me day, have a drink day, reminiscing with some friends. But reuniting. And Sag, I'm kind of thinking that, maybe it's not as cracked up as you thought it was going to be. Let's find out. Let's get it. Sag, we're going to start off with the 10 of Wands. Now, here's the weight of the world on your shoulders. But 10s are at the end of a cycle. In a couple more steps, this guy gets to drop all of them and start a fresh cycle. And what's crossing to help or hinder? Sag, these are Wands too, which is, your energy here. You have victory, the Six of Wands, overcoming a battle and being victorious, coming back from a battle and being victorious. So getting those accolades, getting the props and the recognition. So Sagittarius, maybe you've been on a long road and you're seeing, the end of a cycle, of completing something, I believe. Maybe you did reunite, with someone. Now remember, this could be the energy coming towards you, the energy, you're putting out there. Friendship, partnership, love ship, any one of those ships. But your foundation is the Seven of Swords, the Thief card. Now, this can mean many things here, Sag. Yes, they steal material things. They also steal, your name. They put their name on yours, call it as their own. This is the frenemy. Smile right to your face. Got that knife right in your back. But this is also someone who can ghost you. For no rhyme or reason, you just don't hear from them anymore. They like to sneak out of situations and they like to stay covert. So, Sag, I'm kind of thinking that maybe you did reconnect. And maybe kind of thinking that you need to sneak out of this situation. Because it's already heavy enough as it is. And I think this is, really occupying your mind here, because what's crowning your reading, Sag, is the Eight of Swords. The self-imposed mind prison that you put yourself in. Thinking about something over and over and getting no resolution. And sometimes it can mean physical, jail or prison. But it's definitely feeling trapped. And maybe you thought like a reuniting or reequating actually turns something nightmarish. Maybe some people changed, Sag. And if you haven't talked to someone in a while, except you see that things have really changed. Because in your recent past, Sag, you get the Five of Pentacles. And this is feeling outcasted, shunned, blocked, the outside looking in, abandoned, alone. It could be a financial pinch. And I kind of see in my head that, if you left something that was green and flourishing, and then you come back at the desert. Maybe you are trying to reconnect and they're not giving you the time of day. Or they make you feel that you're at a distance. It could be that they're maybe covert. You, them, you. And going into your future, Sag, you have the Nine of Swords. Here's sleepless nights. Thinking about something again, over and over again, could cause anxiety. I think so, Sag. I think that you want to come back to something. Remember, this could be the other person as well. Maybe the feelings aren't there. Maybe somebody seems more closed off or covert in what they do. And how the situation sees you, they see you as the Queen of Cups. Now, King, Queen, don't matter, it's an energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She's got total control of her emotions. Mastery. I call it the poker face. She can be dying inside, but she'd never let anyone know it. Not by the expression on her face. She's very intuitive. And Sagittarius, you being a fire sign, wanting to go and having momentum and putting things in motion, maybe this whole thing is just a little bit sad or saddening. Waking up some emotions. And you're wondering how something ended up the way it did. Because in your environment here, Sag, you have the Three of Swords. And here's heartbreak. Disappointment, despair. Sag, I think that you wanted to come back to a situation. Maybe you had high hopes of coming back and getting those, recognition or accolades. And it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, what you had in your mind. And now in your hopes and in your fears, you have the Four of Swords. Now here's taking a pause, taking a breath, a step back, reprioritizing, re-strategizing, making a plan B. And it's only a short pause, Sag. To find out what you're going to do now. Now that you've seen something, and it's not what you thought it was. There needs another plan, a strategy to be made. Because if this is disappointing, Sag, it's not for you. And we all have choices. Nobody has to go back to something because it's familiar. And if it is bothering you, if it's, in your mind, it's stirring up emotions that you're trying to keep tame. It's hard to do. When we expect, the best out of people and they come up not so the best. Sag, your outcome card is the Five of Swords. Now, you get 2 5s here. And 5's a conflict. And this is kind of like one-upping somebody, winning at all costs, hitting below the belt. It's the fruitless victory, or what they might call the hollow victory. Because, yeah, you could say things that are hurtful, they're not even true, or somebody could say them to you, just to hurt someone. And that's what makes it an empty victory. And I almost kind of think here, Sagittarius, that maybe you rebel. instead of fighting it, Sag, let it go. Let it go. Now, you can always keep, something at bay if you don't want it to be a part of your journey, and that's fine. But going after it, like with vengeance, is absolutely not the problem. Or absolutely not the solution, I should say. Excuse me. If something is not what you thought it was going to be, walk away from it. And you're doing yourself a justice instead of fighting or causing chaos. You can walk away because the situation clearly has changed and it's not for you. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel. Don't forget about Wednesdays where I go live 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come join me. And until then, take care.